Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Trojans are on the move. The give to the tailback. Wide open spaces. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the move. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
After the run, now to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Caught over the middle, it's Lane. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away. Because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. He'll do it himself. Ernie on the Jets. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third down, going up top. Quickly complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Key. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Bringing the heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The handoff to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And we're even here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Lane. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Trojans will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Catch in the middle. It's key. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the touchdown, Husker. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 11 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. QB draw. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defense. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his legs, his eyes. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is even bigger.
The coaches sometimes can get hesitant, right? With a long field goal, 40-plus yards into the wind, sometimes you'll see them go for it or punt the football. They believe in their kicker. How about that? Drives it through the wind, 3 points on the board.
They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Mayava. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Catch in the middle. It's Key. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Toss sweep to the left. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back.
Oh, out of space. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Cornhuskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for space. It's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. To throw, it's Raiola. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Key. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Tosses it incomplete. And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Runs through a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And the nice thing about late in the football game, when you have the lead, you kind of know the defense will get aggressive. You might get some man coverage. They get it to the receiver out wide. I love the run after the catch. He's got such playmaking ability. That's a big 1st down for this offense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got some room to run.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the ground. He's got it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and flip it.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Wide open downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Makes the catch. It's Lemon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown it.
To running room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the yard?
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start